Hi, Ron from Clarity. In this video, we'll be looking at a Clarity demo site that I've put together to help clients visualize how small design elements can drastically change the way your site looks. One of my favorite studies from a few years back found that a visitor's subconscious mind is assigned a professionalism score to your business within 50 milliseconds of hitting a web page. So if you think design isn't important, you'd be wrong. To begin, using our Clarity eCommerce auction platform, I've taken a site and turned it into a jewelry auction site. On the home page, I've added elements for featured auctions, hottest selling items, auctions that are ending soon, with a zip code locator to find auctions near me, and even threw in an auction strategy video from Luke Wiles. The layout, graphics choices, and colors and quality of photos exude a luxurious and rich experience. That's what I'm going for. Now, let's go into the site and look at some of the choices I've made to show how small adjustments can make a big difference in the final product. For our first look, we'll look at the necklaces. It's got some nice photos that represent the products pretty well, and whether we use any of the different catalog layouts, it shows well. Here's a grid view, here's a layout view, and here's actually a table view. Next, we'll move on to the rings. At first glance, this looks pretty good. But to showcase just how impactful graphics can be, even if high quality, I've configured 3 rows that are very different. The first row really highlights just the rings. The third row is more about showcasing elegance, and the second row still uses high quality graphics, but 2 different styles and 2 non-aligned yet similar graphics. It looks very disjointed and jarring, even though they're basically the same exact graphics as used in the other rows. So when choosing a style for your catalog, it's not just about using high quality graphics, it's also about consistency and layout. Now, let's look at introducing another graphic back to the top row of rings. Let's visit the wedding bands. Now, I've used the exact same style of rings graphics as row 1 had, but I've added a simple category banner at the top of the page. As with the previous category, I've also swapped up what the graphic style is in row 2. They're still very elegant, but instead of a light background, they're square with a vibrant background. Both high quality, but as you can see, very different. Moving over to the bracelets, I've added a different style banner up top, 2 different row styles, but now I've added some graphics to the sidebar. The first is an elegant promotional one, which could be sold as ad space, and the second, a bracelet sizing chart, not quite as elegant. Moving on to match sets, I've made both the banner and the sidebar graphics more dark and elegant, along with the jewelry for a completely different look. After working on building out all these different elements, I finally landed on my final design, which I implemented on the watches category. I liked the cleaner, more simple banner, trying to draw attention more to the products. I really liked the ability to showcase and sell ad space. But for my watches, I went with something different. I designed and used Photoshop so that all the watches had the same clean white background, vertically floating in the air, same shadow, and even when I have a completely different brand using the same template, still provide a consistent and clean feel. So in summary, we walked through an auction demo site that I put together using many different styling cues and layouts, but showcasing how making small changes to graphics and banners, you can completely change how well you showcase your products and company professionalism, or as we saw in row 2, look good, yet still miss the mark. Thanks for watching.